actions in the Mexican Grand Prix. He'll be back at round six. Set six. I don't know. I can count.
Well, it
but
would be 6.
yeah, but yeah, no, he'll be back. Hopefully, he'll have learnt his lesson. As seems to me that on the track map at the moment, there's only Edis on track in his colony. So perhaps we can have a look at that.
I'm not really sure. I'm not sure if he can do much to try and salvage what's left of that car.
Well, he's been. Oh. Well, I guess we've got the warm-up lap now. Then hopefully we don't get a repeat of last week.
By
We'll
warm-up
see.
lap, do you mean formation lap?
Yes. Same thing, no?
No.
Oh no.
Exactly, no. It's not the same thing.
Is it not? Oh no.
No.
I think that's what they call it in MotoGP or something. I don't know.
No. Funnily enough, before I came here, I was playing MotoGP 20 online.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, if you want later, I'll stream it.
I won't be able to watch, but yeah. I'll join you in VC
Hang
for it at
on,
least.
wait. Next round is Hockenheim.
Yes.
Isn't the guy who got the race ban...
No, he's not back for that one.
No, isn't he the guy who replaced me at Brabham?
No, he's at LaRousse.
Okay, then.
I think, yeah.
I'll put it to you this way. If I can get the Brabham for a one-off drive at Hockenheim, then I will race.
You enjoy Hockenheim, then?
Oh, yeah, because the reason...
I know you like the top speed, but yeah.
Yeah, because the Brabham is very strong on top speed. And Hockenheim and Monza are tracks where bad aero and a bad chassis don't really matter.
Be interesting to see. I'm a bit confused what's happened here, to be honest. It looked like they were starting their formation lap. Better get that one right this time. But it seems they've all gone back to the pits. Maybe there was an accident. I don't know. I didn't see anything, but...
I just hope there's no carnage at the start.
Yeah, I mean, Turn 1 has a lot of runoff, but it's also deceiving with the speed. And it's, I reckon we will see some sort of collision through there. It's just, how big that collision would be. I don't know. Anyway, how about we do predictions?
Again?
Oh, why not?
Right, I will say Juan Guerrero to win. Kuratko to complete the Minardi 1-2, and Mikola to come third.
Interesting. I'm gonna go Mikula, Bonet, Guerrero. The order they're starting in.
Or Boneche.
Yeah. I think he's on form at the moment, obviously. He won last race, got driver of the day as well. I think he did a very good job.
I would disagree. I'd say that he makes way too many errors to win a race on merit.
Oh no, he won last time on merit.
Yeah, but think about how many people crashed out. Think about how many people crashed out.
Yeah, but you have to finish to be able to finish first.
Yeah, but
he capitalized on those errors.
It doesn't always look too good when all of your rivals have crashed out.
Well, I mean, he fought Guerrero. Mikula, yes, did crash.
Aguero, sorry.
No, Guerrero. Oh. Yeah, I can read.
Yeah.
I think Guerrero is war in Spanish. I think that's what I was thinking of.
Well, I don't know, but what we do know is that our drivers are on the formation lap and they're heading down the Hangar Straight. I don't get why some of them are sticking so close together. Just give yourselves distance, warm up your tires.
They're doing their thing. Hopefully, no one decides to hit someone, as we saw last time with Kanzini and I don't remember the other late in the house. I think, and yeah, so far so good.
Who's going to be the first to retire?
Oh, you know my pick.
What? Steger?
Yeah. I think it's a safe pick every time.
No, I think this time the first retirement is either going to be Star Alpha or Michabata.
Ah, yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't like predicting it because I don't really want anyone to retire, obviously. But you know,
No, but that's just a prediction.
yeah, you know, we got to do what we got to do.
We're about to complete the formation lap, only a few corners to go. As the drivers now go through Priory, and only Brooklands, Luffield, and Woodcut to go.
I gotta say, I expected Mikula to do maybe a little quicker on the formation. I'm not gonna lie. I think he's slowed it down a lot for everyone.
I honestly don't think he will win this one, but if he does, I won't be surprised.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think Oh, almost lost it there. Jesus. I
Would
know
have
he's
been
burning out the tires, but
would have been quite entertaining if he crashed out on the formation lap.
oh, probably.
All right, well, the drivers are getting gridded up. We are almost ready to go.
Sivagnoni got into the wrong grid slot.
Did he?
I don't know what he's doing.
Interesting.
Yeah, what's going on? Well, okay then.
And we are underway for the British Grand Prix. 24 laps. Good start from Mikula as Bonecce is chasing him behind. Go through cops. Will there be any incidents? Doesn't look like it at the moment. Only one LaRue's going wide there. As we now go through Mackett's and Beckett's out towards Chapel. And it looks like there's a tiny incident in the back as I saw a bit of smoke, but that might just be under or oversteer. Looks like a pretty clean start so far. Looks like there's action further down the grid. Stiga is lining up an overtake on Oliveira in the AGS. Interesting.
Yes, you heard it. You heard it correctly. And AGS is trying to overtake someone. I think he's going to try and go to the inside. Looks
Through,
like Oliveira has
Stowe.
too much of a gap. Going to run it a little bit wide. Going to have a chance, perhaps into the chicane. As you can see, look at that. Look at that Tyrrell up the inside of the Minardi and Stiga.
No!
Oh no!
What have you done?
Was that Batas?
That was Batas. Yeah, it looked like he outbraked himself and he hit him from behind.
Oh no!
That's not a very good rejoin either from Stiga. But Batas has lost his front wing, and I think... I don't like to be one to judge, but I think it was on him.
Yeah, it looks like it to me. Batas just outbroke himself.
Oh, looks like there's been a spin up front, and Smith has spun, and Mitchell... Oh, and Sibagnoni's lost his front wing.
I think Sibagnoni hit Smith there, maybe.
Yeah, it looked like it, and he's hit Star Alpha, as well as that. Looks, he's definitely got some steering damage. Let's see what happens. He's going through bridge, and Smith spins on the grass.
Oh no, he hit Batas.
Yeah.
I thought he hit Smith. No, he hit Batas. Okay.
Both drivers are definitely going to need a new front wing.
Oh, absolutely. They're going to need to pit, and that's going to more or less ruin their race. What's Smith done here?
Yeah, he went
run
wide.
It too wide.
That's it. That's all I expected. Just run it wide and then spun.
Well, he did look a little shaky in the warm-up session, and it's showing here maybe just a little bit of inexperience with cars. And I'm sure he'll fight back. You know, that seems like what he'd do. But yes.
We're now back on live race coverage. Mikula's leading out front with a 1.5 second gap to Lucas Bonecce. Alfonso is in third. Curatco is closely following behind, hopefully to claim yet another podium. Behind him is his teammate Guerrero, along with the other Tyrrell of Juan Rapido. In seventh, we have Igor Oliveira. In eighth, we've got Christian Stoalfa. In ninth, Joe Gillett, who is now battling with James Smith.
Back on the charge.
Oh, we'll see. Maybe it was just a one-off error and he'll have a good race.
We'll see. You can see Stiga as well having a look at Gillett. I don't think he's going to get him into bridge, but stranger things have happened. Stiga does.
and Stiga's went slightly wide, but he's kept it.
He's looking rapid. I can't lie, even in that AGS.
He looks fast in that. He looks fast in that shitbox heat, doesn't he?
There's
There's a stray cone on the track.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
And it looks to me that Sibagnoni and Battars both retired from the race.
That doesn't really surprise me.
Yeah, unsurprising. It seems like Mishibata's also dropped way off the back of Gomez.
Oh, and
So
as we see Mello going slightly wide there. Well, not Mello, Gomez. He's in the
yeah,
back. It looks like Mello's going to try
Mello's.
to move on Stiga.
Oh, well, he
had
certainly had a look, didn't he?
And now we exit from Chapel, and we'll see if Mello can get him here. Remember that Stiga has a V8 and Mello has a V10.
Yeah, I think he's going to get him all the way down into the corner here.
Yes, he'll get him if he places his cars correctly. Stiga moving to the inside, hopefully to break him. And
oh, no.
Ooh, that was very close.
I think there might have been a little bit of contact there, maybe.
They still have, their wings.
Yeah, it could be some suspension damage or something if the contact was heavy enough. 100% damage multiplier. As you can see, the two Minardis are right next to each other on the track. Seems that Guerrero, as I try and get it right this time, has got past Koratko. And Juan Rapido is seeing if he can keep up. Wait for it to fall to pieces, perhaps.
Hopefully he doesn't try what he tried on me at Interlagos.
Well... Stream's having a bit of a die, but there's a nice board into turn one. But yeah, it looks like the two Minardis are gonna, looks at the moment that they're working together. How long that will maintain for, who knows?
They're gonna have to work together if they want a chance in the Constructors' Championship.
And they're also gonna have to work together to catch up with the three leaders, Nicola Bonet and Alfonso. But as you can see, Alfonso...
Don't go for a move here.
No, he's not close enough. You might have a chance into here, but I don't think so.
He might have a chance through Veo if Boneche breaks really early, but he didn't. And Alfonso still looks like he is willing to ride some very high curves, and I don't know why, but oh well.
Seems to be his driving style, to be honest. I think we've seen it a couple times.
Through bridge, we'll see if any of the drivers make a mistake as Boneche goes slightly wide.
It looks good to me.
Through Priory, and he's outbraked himself and locked up. Alfonso gets the position. Alfonso up into second place. Mikola is still out front, but we'll have to see if Alfonso can change that.
Well, I can say for sure that the gap has gone up between first and second. But, Mikula, we've seen it so many times before where he can just lead a race and keep a healthy gap and, win it quite comfortably.
We'll just see if he can do it again.
Well, here's Juan Rapido, though. I think he's catching Guerrero as Koratko's actually got past Guerrero.
Well, they're just going to be trading places constantly through the race, in my opinion.
That's certainly not going to gain them time on the top three, but... that's what they want to do. That's what they, don't think they have a chance of getting the top three, then I suppose they've got to fight each other.
Rapido is changing gears very early. He's not revving that engine.
Maybe he's just a bit worried about blowing up again. Who knows?
Well, I'll put it to you this way. When I was running my Brabham at Interlagos, I was running the car at full revs and nothing was going wrong. Like, the reason that I crashed was because of my tyres being so warm and so worn and so hot. So I just, spun out that corner and killed myself.
Indeed.
As the trio in 4th, 5th, and 6th go through bridge now up towards Priory, as the two Minardis get close once again, but Rapido seems to be gaining. Hopefully,
yeah, it looks like all of them are closing up on each other, if I'm honest. And
hopefully, if he goes for a move, it will be clean.
I think Guerrero's going to go for a move on Koratko first, to be honest.
Don't discount Rapido getting both of them.
I'm not going to. It's entirely possible.
And now up to Cops. Maybe Guerrero will try a stranger move on Koratko, but no. Still staying in line, riding on board Rapido's Tyrrell. Maybe on the hanger straight we'll see a move, but the question is, who from? I would also like to point out that the gap to the leader between Alfonso and Mikola has closed up sizably.
Indeed, that's
The gap is now
point
8
eight.
tenths. 8 tenths of a second to the leader.
More
Hopefully
than
our
a second
broadcaster
that's
will
being
cut to that.
closed.
The question is, did Mikola make an error, or did Alfonso just find a lot of pace out of nowhere?
I think he's found that pace because he gapped Burnett.
Do also remember that the Tyrrell's engine is more powerful than the Leighton House's one.
Of course, yes.
They're both V10s, but that Honda definitely has more power than the Ilmore.
More, yeah. As you can see here, it seems that Guerrero has got past Karatko. I don't know where he got the move done, perhaps into the chicane. Karatko relegated back to 5th. See what Guerrero can do once again.
Ooh, Karatko! He's outbraked himself through Priory.
Indeed, it seems like that's maybe the easiest mistake spot to make a mistake.
Well,
That's definitely a sentence.
He's the second driver I've seen outbrake himself at Priory. Boneche did that first.
Yeah.
Hopefully our broadcaster will cut to the battle for the lead now, as the gap has once again gotten smaller to 7 tenths of a second between Pascal Mikola and Alfonso.
Yeah, indeed. Mikula really needs to pull his finger out if he can. Because if not, he's going to have a raging Tyrrell on his arse. Oh, there's my man Stiga. Has he lost the wheel? Yes, he has. He has to retire. Let me repeat that. He has to retire. You lose a wheel. That's all. Has he been hit by Jehoda? Yes, he has.
Yeah, Jehoda hit him.
Oh dear. So I'm not sure what was happening there.
I want to see that incident again.
Because to me, it looked like Stiga was going quite slowly.
Just hang on. Hopefully, our broadcaster will slow it down. So, that's a bit of a strange one to judge.
To me, it looks like Stiga was offline, just slowed it up a little bit more than Yehuda was expecting. And you see, contact's made. Stiga goes right off into the barrier because of just the force, I guess, and loses a wheel. That's him out. Or
I guess so.
Should be him out. I reckon he's going to continue anyway.
I think we need to see the battle for the lead now.
Yeah.
It's half a second.
Stiga's retired. Good lad.
Yeah. He's the 4th retirement of the race. And yeah, Alfonso is definitely gaining on Mikola.
Indeed.
I think on the hangar straight we might see an overtake. He needs to stay in that slipstream.
It's a gap, but let's see.
An overtake maybe not, but he's definitely gaining.
Yeah. Taking a shallow line in. Gonna run it wide.
He's done that completely wrong.
Indeed.
I think he's forgetting the principle of slow in,
fast out.
Instead, he did fast in, slow out.
Slow out.
That's the complete opposite of what you want to do.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah. Because he definitely... All that's doing is losing in time.
Yeah, see the gap's gone up to 0.7. I think that's primarily because of that.
I wouldn't be surprised.
You see driving tips with Alfonso making a big hash of that. And he's going to lose all of that time that he's gained over the past few laps.
And that's what happens when you push too hard and only think about catching the guy ahead of you.
Driving advice with Boris and Alex here.
No, it's simple. I've seen it happen so many times in other leagues.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, this is all, as you can see, gap up to 2.3, as if nothing had ever happened. No catching up or whatever. As that's Yahola has just had to pit because he lost his front wing in the Stiga incident.
And he's lapped.
Yeah,
hopefully our broadcaster will give us a lap update.
Hopefully, yes. As we can see, I think is that when Rapido's just been overtaken by Karatko or what?
Oh, looks like it, yeah.
I don't know if that was the positions. The lap counter doesn't. Yeah, it seems that Rapido had got past, made a mistake on the exit.
He went wide. He went wide at the end of Cops.
Yeah. And loses that position. Unfortunate for the teammate of Alfonso. Hopefully he can push on and catch up back up to the back of Kratko and, see what he can do. So far, so good. He uses a lot of curb there, actually.
Yeah, I wonder what lap it is now, because we might be already like halfway into the race.
Looks like Gomez and Jehoda both are out of the race.
We are on lap 8 currently.
Yes. Oh, it's 8 of 24. I can see on his dash.
Where? Oh, yeah, on what? In his car's dash?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I wish we had something like that. I'm pretty sure that our factor counts the laps differently, though.
Yeah, it says 9 out of 24, but that means you're on lap 9 instead of. Yeah.
Yeah, like on our factor, when it says 23 out of 24, you're actually on the final lap.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So
Right.
you can see now that the Tyrrell is on lap 10 of 24, which means he's on lap 9. Don't ask our factors, just built different.
Yeah, pretty much. It looks like Alfonso is starting to close in on Mikola again.
It's unsurprising, yeah. He's had the best pace, I don't argue. It's just, the case of making mistakes. Mikula hasn't, Alfonso has. You see the Tyrrell going around the right-handed there. Not really catching up to Minardi, not being dropped either. Kind of stagnant, I guess, for the time being, as Boris has, I don't know, done something.
I'm just looking at the gaps. I'm thinking where to ask the broadcaster to take us, because at the moment we can just stay here.
Why don't we have a look at James Smith and Stalfa Christian?
Yeah,
Christian Stalfa, sorry.
That is for 10th place, but it is a battle nonetheless.
Yeah, why not? Let's get some coverage on everyone.
The V10 powered Scuderia Italia versus the V8 powered LaRousse, which is still running the ancient Cosworth DFR. As Smith seems to. Ooh, okay. Hang on. Did Starfer have an issue, or did he just let him pass?
I think he missed a gear or something. That's what it looked like to me, no?
Yeah, especially since he definitely has the power advantage.
Let's have a look.
What happened?
Let's listen.
That was just strange. Like he let him pass or something.
Yeah. Or maybe there was just engine. I don't know. Sometimes on R Factor you find that the power suddenly goes out for a bit and then comes back on.
Meanwhile, we've got a battle between Oliveira and Melo.
Two Brazilians. It's a lot of Brazilians to be fair.
I think there's 3 on the grid.
Alfonso, I think he's one. I know Burnett's one. Guerrero's one. Rapido's
okay, it doesn't
one.
matter who's Brazilian, because we may have a move going in through Stowe around the outside. And that's a brave move. Will he make it stick?
You are going to Brazil.
I mean, he's done the move nicely. We'll see if he can keep it as Oliveira breaks on the grass and risks spinning. Very good move from Melo, keeping it around the outside of Stowe. I will give him credit for that move. It was very impressive.
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
Very, very risky. Now we're going down towards Bridge, which was called Nigel Mansell's favourite corner from the old Silverstone layout. Will any issues be seen here? As Oliveira seems to be going a little bit wide through there. Priory now, as the 2 Brazilians hope to resume their battle for 7th place. And Oliveira's gone wide, coming out of Brooklands.
Yes, we do like a bit of Nigel Mansell.
Yep, Stash Man.
Yeah, one of my favourite drivers.
I don't mind if you could cut to Smith versus Stoalfa again. The battle at the back of the grid. And right as I say that, he's seemed to have spun.
Is it me, or am I seeing a bit of smoke?
Maybe it's someone's engine.
As in, like, I don't know if... Yeah, I'm not seeing things, am I? I see, like, very thin smoke, I think.
Well, it could be someone's engine.
No, but I mean from Stoalfa's car.
I don't know then. Right, let's not focus
on that.
Yeah,
there's definitely smoke. I reckon that's what's happened. Yeah, I think so.
Well then, I don't know what he's done to that car, because since this is Silverstone, he should have the upgraded engine that can... Oh! Did he stall it? No, he hasn't.
No, he's good.
How did that spin happen?
I'm telling you, I think he's got something wrong with that engine.
He's going very slow, first of all.
Listen. Yeah,
That was...
that's not normal. Did he hit a neutral?
I don't... No, if he went into neutral, he wouldn't have just spun straight away. If he went into neutral, he would have spun if he made a very sudden change of direction, but he didn't. Right,
Yeah,
hopefully... And as Gillett
Joe
spins
Gillett.
on the exit of Bridge in his home Grand Prix...
Yeah, it's uncharacteristic for Joe Gillett, to be honest.
He's normally quite
Yeah, quite
tidy.
smooth and conservative, I'd say. Having raced him before. Great driver.
Yes, I have as well. Battling him for third at Interlagos.
Yes.
Yeah.
But as you can see,
There's
not
really
much
not that
going
much
on.
action going on.
No, not quite like Mexico, which you missed. That was a fantastic race throughout, really.
Or Imola.
Yeah, Imola was a good one too. You know, in a race, you have your quiet stages of the race. Things can build up at the end. I think, you know, Alfonso and Mikula has the potential to be a battle if Alfonso can, you know, gain back that time he's lost.
It still seems that the closest to a battle we have is Curatco versus Rapido.
You can see all the tyre marks on the Priory out on the outside of it. It's just from people making the mistakes. I think that's, the killer today.
The field is very spread out, but I hope we can cut to the leaders because the gap between Mikula and Alfonso went down from 2 seconds to 1.6.
Yeah, I saw it go down from 2.4 to 1.6 in the last, I don't know, lap or so. So it seems to me Alfonso has really got his groove back.
So clearly Fulgencio Alfonso, well, I've finally learned his first name.
Yep, absolutely.
Fulgencio Alfonso is finally making back the ground that he lost after going... I don't remember where he made his mistake. Actually, it was here. It was at Stowe, where he went fast in, slow out.
Yes. As well as that, I think, did he make the mistake into Priory?
No. That was Boneche, and then after that, Curatco.
Okay. Yeah.
He does seem to be gaining on the Leighton House.
Yeah, just needs to keep going.
We'll just watch the gap through the sectors. So at the end of Sector 2, the gap was 1.7.
Gonna go through the sector split as we go through the bridge and up towards Priory. What's the gap gonna be? 1.3. This guy is really on it.
He is very fast here.
Look at you're taking all of the room on the road. You can perhaps too much there, but
I can almost feel his emotion behind that wheel. He is pushing and trying to have the race of his life. You can see it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And if he wins, I think it would be thoroughly deserved. Same with Mikula. I think both of these...
He's gained 2 tenths through Sector 3. We have a battle on our hands once again, just like Imola.
Indeed, just Alfonso needs to keep his cool, and you know, he's got half a race to do this in, so he can afford to just calm it down a bit, perhaps, and just get on the back of Mikula.
I would like a lap update, please.
Can we go on the camera where we can see the lap?
I love how we have to communicate with our broadcaster.
Yeah, I know, this is fantastic.
It is lap 15, so we have 9 laps remaining.
Yeah, okay, so, you know, a little over half of the race distance is gone, but Alfonso's still got a lot of time, 9 laps, to catch 1.2 seconds and pass. Seems very plausible with the pace we've seen.
I think Mikula just made a mistake coming out of that corner. Did he? Let's see the gaps. Let's see the gaps in Sector 3.
To me, it doesn't look any further or closer. And indeed it isn't.
Still 1.2. And I have a feeling that the leaders will start coming up to start lapping the back markers very soon.
Yeah, you can see on the mini-map, bottom left,
for
your all of the drivers. Ignore the cluster on the pitch straight. Those are people who have retired from the race.
The gap is now 8 tenths of a second.
Indeed.
Alfonso just needs to concentrate.
Hey, if he can get a good run through Maggots Beckett's complex, could be on the hanger straight.
He needs to watch the dirty air.
Yep.
He is so close to the back of him.
As I said, good run through the Maggots Beckett's complex. It could be here.
We
but
are
we
now
see
on
him.
lap 16, and he is definitely closing in on that Leighton House Ilmore.
Look at the brakes on that.
Christ.
I did see the Tyrrell's brakes, bright red,
Let's
super
see
hot.
if he can make a move through Vale.
The brakes are really, really working.
Good. That's good for this battle, as they're now literally inches apart. And Fulgencio Alfonso trying to make a move around the outside, but not quite working.
Literally.
If he tries a move through bridge.
Oh, that would be fantastic.
Let's see.
Hopefully
nothing happens. He's watching the dirty air. And Mikola goes slightly on the grass through Priory. And Alfonso into the lead. What an amazing move.
Just drove around him.
It's like he just found the grip out of nowhere. What a move.
I know. I want to speak to Mikola after that. I think he's going to be absolutely baffled.
That was a move and a half. Fulgencio, you have my respect.
I think Yuri's driver of the day might be, you know.
Yeah, it will be Fulgencio, I think.
Well, if he finishes, that is.
What a move.
There's, of course, you know, many laps left. He could still retire or crash or whatever. That would certainly bring down his rating.
We'll also see if Mikola can fight back after losing the lead on lap 17. Or no, 16, it's 17 now.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't think we've seen anything that suggests that Mikola has more pace.
No, not really. The gap is constantly opening up. It's now 1.1 seconds.
See, running a little bit wide there. I think he's really pushing hard.
As if that wasn't Alfonso or Mikola?
Mikola.
Yeah, he's pushing hard. He wants that lead back.
I think it's stating the obvious that he's pushing hard. I think everyone is, but you know.
We have no real close battles elsewhere on the circuit, so we'll definitely stay here with the leaders. And now we go through bridge once again. No one really. Oh, Mikola slightly wide again.
I think that might just be his line, if I'm honest. He's done it for the last 2 laps and hasn't really lost much.
Well, you know, he's lost another 10th through Sector 3.
That's going to lose him some time. Going on the grass on the exit of Brooklands.
Definitely will. And now going through Luffield and through the fast right-hander of Woodcote.
No one's actually using the space as you go through the final proper corner.
Gap is now 1.7.
Yeah, it looks like Alfonso's just pulled the pin and, you know, well, that's good stuff.
It's like he's finally put that Honda engine to full revs.
Finally going Ayrton Senna mode.
Yeah. We'll see if Mikola can catch up, though. It will be interesting. We know he's a quick driver.
We know this, yeah.
See the gaps as we finish Sector 1, and they're coming up to the lap still after Christian. Hopefully he won't slow them down, and he will get out of the way.
One thing I will say...
at the end of Sector 1 is now 1.5.
Yep, looks like Mikola had a good Sector 1 there for Mikola, I'd say. And, you know, we'll see how the gap develops, but what I was going to say is even if Mikola gets second here, still more points towards that championship, and as we know, going into this one, Mikola has a comfortable lead in that championship. So personally, I don't think he's going to be, you know, I think he'll be disappointed not to win, but...
Massive lockup from Corazco there. Rapido's getting close now.
So all that curve, get front in the air, you see the brake blowing.
He was going through the inside.
Oh,
they touch.
Contact. I think it was wheel to wheel.
Nothing happens. Hopefully no one goes to move through bridge. Please don't do that.
I'd love to see it, but
that would be the bravest move anywhere on the circuit.
Yeah, I know. I certainly wouldn't do it. Not on the keyboard.
Corazco definitely seems to have lost a bit of pace. As he's now about 7 seconds behind his teammate.
Yeah, absolutely. It seems that he just hasn't been able to maintain the pace we saw earlier in the race. And
it looks like Rapido might have a run on Corazco.
Go on, into turn 1. Into turn 1.
Into Cops. We'll see if he has a run. Corazco's staying on the outside line. And
no.
Rapido's... Ooh. And that was a very lucky escape.
Indeed, he's almost gone to Brazil.
Yeah, he would have gone to Brazil very quickly.
Hey, if he touched that gravel, then he's having a not fun moment into the barrier.
No. That was...
You know what I mean.
There we go, look at that, just watch. right on the back of him,
I
outbrakes
think
himself.
that could have been so bad.
That could have been the end of his race easily.
Oh no, it could have been fucking. Oh wait, I shouldn't swear.
I've sworn
Ma-
before, I don't care.
Mark Webber moment where he goes up into the air.
Yeah, that could have
If
happened.
he, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Cars are known for doing this, as
Yeah.
you've seen. And it could have also been if he got onto that gravel, which he was ever so close to, straight into the barriers. But Rapido just lost all that time now. I think he's going to have to settle for sixth, if I'm honest.
Doesn't seem like he can catch back up. He's lost 7 seconds in that incident.
Indeed. Well, here's Burnett and Guerrero.
Yeah,
battling.
Bonacci trying to catch Guerrero. Both V12 cars, but the McLaren is more powerful.
Oh, yeah, of course. It's the McLaren.
Yeah.
With the Senna driving. Oh, wait.
Wait, he went into third through that? Would have stayed in fourth.
Maybe just not comfortable. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'd argue, maybe if he's going down too many gears, he's just not comfortable with the speed through there and just taking it a little bit, safer. Maybe.
Well, if you go too low of a gear, you're losing speed.
Indeed. But less speed, I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to question it. Different drivers like different things anyway. We know this. But anyway. Gap not really changing, if I'm honest, and
Doesn't seem like it.
I think we're going to have to watch this one unfold, but I think what we need to actually look at is Alfonso and Mikula.
Yeah, I think we've only got 4 laps remaining.
I think so. But it looks to me that Mikula has closed up a little bit, and I think maybe he's got something left, but I don't know. Maybe this is just a blip. I don't know. Because the gap was going up big time after Alfonso passed, but
the gap is now 2.8.
That's a mistake somewhere, surely, Mikula.
Had to have been.
There's no way. So all of what I was just saying is rendered useless.
This is the closest battle we currently have. It is for the podium once again between Juan Guerrero and Lucas Bonacci.
Remind me what your prediction was?
My prediction was Guerrero to win.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You said what? Guerrero, Alfonso, Mikula?
No, I said Guerrero, Kuratko, Mikula.
Ah, okay. I said Mikula, Guerrero. No, Mikula, Bennett, Guerrero?
Yeah.
Well,
we are rubbish at these predictions.
You say that, but I got the one at San Marino, correct?
Did you?
Also, yeah, I think I did.
Looks like Guerrero is now coming up to lap the Scuderia Italia off Sto Alpha, and he's off.
Also, I don't think I've done. I don't think we've done too badly with the predictions. Bearing in mind all of the drivers we predicted are top 5.
Lap update, please.
Can we go on board?
Yeah, can we go on board too? On board's better. So we have 4 laps remaining once again.
I'm saying on board so we can obviously see the lap counter on the dash.
Yes. The gap has closed a little bit between the leaders, but as it stands now...
Too little, too late.
As it stands now, Fulgencio Alfonso would take his first win of the season.
Yeah, and what a drive it's been too, if I'm honest.
It's definitely a victory that he does deserve with the way he's been driving.
Oh, with that move. Oh.
It was a very, very good move.
That's going straight in my basket.
It's still relatively close between Bonacci and Guerrero.
Yeah.
Relatively, but the gap has opened up a bit.
Yep, we'll go relatively because relatively, look at the entire field and how that's spread out.
Very, very spread.
You've got Stralfa 1.2 laps behind. Do be like that though.
Can be, yeah. The gap is still coming down between the leaders.
Hey, I will say, it's still better than modern F1. Don't at me.
Yeah, it is better.
Just don't at me. MotoGP gang.
We're now watching the leaders once again as we only have... We're about to enter the final lap. far as I know, because of the way R factor counts laps.
Yes, it would be final lap.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this will be the last lap.
No, yes, it will be. It'll be lap 23 or 24, which is, of course,
that's how
final
R
lap.
factor works. With the lap
Once you've got,
countings.
yeah, I think it's the only thing I know to do that. I don't know anything else that does it this way.
Well, then I don't know.
One thing I do know is a couple things that count down the laps. You know what I mean? As in, they start on 24 or 24, and it counts down to 0.
According to our broadcaster, he's saying it's actually 2 laps left, so we'll see if that is the truth when they cross the line.
I don't think so.
The gap is still coming down. Mikola is still catching Fulgencio Alfonso.
Well, one thing's for sure, Mikula's going to definitely want 2 more laps. That's a mistake.
They're going to have to lap Gillett as well.
Indeed,
and Alfonso has done it already.
Yeah, Gillett's going to let them both past.
If I would be Gillett now, I would let him through before Bridge.
Indeed.
He does.
Yeah, he's a good lad. There we go.
Yeah, he is. What's the gap now? 2.6. Opening up again.
Yeah, he made a little mistake there, Mikula, and I think, well, we already knew this. I said too little, too late, and I think if this is the final lap, Fulgencio Alfonso's held on to take a brilliant first win.
Cut to him, please. Come on. Cut to our boy.
Let's just wait. No, it's not. We got one more.
I'm confused then. One HUD says that, and the other HUD, you know, it says another thing.
Yeah, this is bruh.
Well, yeah. Final lap. We have 10 drivers still running, and for once, no, not for once, we're going to have our 3rd different winner of the season as it stands right now.
Once again, better than modern F1. Lewis Hamilton, no.
As we now go through Stowe with Alfonso for the last time. Down towards Vale.
Why are we getting on board for the rest of the lap since he's not going to be challenged?
You don't know that. One mistake and Mikula's right on the back of him for the final lap.
Oh, of course, but can we get him on board anyway? Come on, at least through Bridge.
At least through Bridge.
Yes. This makes my pussy go poggers.
Right, there we go. He's going through Bridge for the last time. Nice and clean. Now Priory. And I have to say, that move through Priory was amazing. Round the outside. It has been a very inspired drive from this young Brazilian. And he now goes through Luffield. And he absolutely pelts it down the straight. And Fulgencio Alfonso takes its first win in the 1991 Winter Series. And what a drive it has been for him. He totally deserves this victory. It was a great move, a great battle. And Mikolas finishes 2nd. And at the moment, it looks like Guerrero is on course to finish 3rd and take another podium for Minardi. And he does so in convincing fashion. Boneccia in 4th. Curatco and Rapido not really fighting. So Curatco takes 5th, and Rapido will take 6th place to round out the points.
Yeah, we wait for Melo.
With Melo being the last man to cross the line. He's now going through Bridge, or about to go through Bridge. There we go, Priory. He's about to...
Is that Pascal?
It is, just give it a bit. So
I've got 10 pings, Jesus Christ.
So Melo goes through Luffield for the last time, and he will be the last man to cross the line, but he is on the lead lap, so he will finish in 7th place, and it's been a decent drive from him. But the entire race, that battle for the lead, that was definitely the highlight, and Alfonso definitely deserves this win. So that was the British Grand Prix as we cut to a shot of the Judd V10 that has exploded in the back of the Scuderia Italia. It's been a good race, and the battle for the lead was fantastic. We hope you enjoyed watching this race as much as we did, and we'll see you, I believe, next week.
No. We have interviews.
Oh yeah, we'll do them then. Don't worry. But the race was
Yes,
good.
seeing as you missed last week, basically we got a few people in and
Fair enough.
asked their opinions on the race.
I got you
Crop
then.
it, get it on the end of the stream and what have you. And it seems to me that in the green room we have Christian Stiger, Damir Konatko might come. We also got Pascal. The usual suspects, and we will see.
Exactly. That's about it, isn't it? Right. So, I believe the first person we will interview is Pascal, correct?
Oh, good morning. I almost said good morning. Good evening.
Yeah.
Good evening.
How do you think that race went for you?
Do you have a do you have a bleep button ready?
Oh,
No, we don't. But just say what you feel. Just say it.
It was not a race that I expected to run. Although I should have expected my left front tire to go on strike twice during the race. But other than that, Alfonso won his first race. Congratulations to him. He was just plain faster than me today.
yeah, we could see that.
To be completely honest, he was just plain faster than me. And when I managed to get back up to him, I hit the curb twice in bridge, and I went off twice. And in total, that cost me about 4 or 5 seconds. And had I not lost those 4 or 5 seconds, I would have been able to get him.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was
the main question. The main question I want to ask you is, what were your thoughts when you saw him go round the outside of Priory?
When you overtook me.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, what am I supposed to say about that? I just had the car didn't handle as it was supposed to, and well, he went around the outside of me in Priory because he had better grip. He had the better car today. It's not just that, but he was himself also just plain faster than me. I know what the Tyrrell feels like around here because I won the British Grand Prix last year in the Tyrrell over in another league, and I can't say he didn't deserve it because he did. And that Tyrrell it's quite a machine around here. It does stick to the ground very, very well, and he made the most of it.
What are your expectations heading next week into Hockenheim for your home Grand Prix?
Well, I will need to adjust my setup, my mentality about setups because racing the first 4 races here have shown me that some drivers just don't give a rip, to say it friendly. They don't give a rip about cornering. They just want to go fast on the straights. And if that happens in Hockenheim, I'm going to have a big problem.
Something I thought I'd let you know about is, in case there's a one-off drive available with Brabham, I might race next week.
Crap.
Well, if it's available, then I'll do it.
It might be. I mean, the driver who has entered today for the second Brabham just didn't show up, and that's the one thing that
Vicente Flores, right?
Exactly. Vicente Flores didn't show up. There were some people that just thought, let's just not show up.
No, there are some people who thought.
That's one thing that we're very allergic against.
Allergic.
People just not